Stats and Sidelines starts now.
The Rewind Show.
Sports, news, and more. Stats and Sidelines starts now.
Brought to you by Dave & Buster's, Tempe Marketplace.
Welcome to Stats and Sidelines, the show that encompasses all things sports, football, on the field, off the field, giving you inside knowledge from those that played the game. We here at Dave & Buster's, Tempe Marketplace. Happy New Year. We want to thank Trent, the GM, Miss Vicky, Rob, for letting us partake here at Dave & Buster's as always. Every Sunday we're right here for the games. Appreciate City Buzz in the building for making it possible. Behind the scenes, making everything go. To the fans, statsadsidelines.com, Stats and Sidelines YouTube, check us out. Today, my co-host in the building, some of the NFL legends, a few greats that played the game. To my right, former Dallas Cowboy, Mr. Darryl Clack.
Good morning. New Year, everybody.
To my immediate left, former Arizona Cardinal, Mr. Jerome Buddha Daniels.
Hello, hello.
To his left, on the end, former Arizona Cardinal great legend, Mr. Frank Sanders.
Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, definitely. We made it.
Yes. You seem tired right now.
Listen.
I can see it on you.
New Year's was good.
I see. You still rested.
New Year's was good, so we ready to get it in. Hey, it's been a heck of a season, man. Today the last regular season. It's been a heck of a year, fellas.
Yeah.
I appreciate everybody coming through every week, man. We was doing this thing. It was wild, fun, exciting, and we're going to keep this thing going.
Yeah.
Definitely going to keep this thing going. Let's jump into it right off the bat. The Seahawks are the number one seed in the NFC.
Wow.
Are they the
it's
best?
Not a surprise, though.
Are they the best team in the team? You don't think it's
It's not a surprise the way they play, man. The defense is stout. They've been stout for a minute.
At the beginning of the year, did you think the Seahawks was going to be the number one seed?
No, not the number one seed, but
Okay.
I knew they were a playoff team.
You knew they were a playoff
Only
team.
because, and I thought they'd be, wild card playoff team.
Okay.
But the way they've progressed throughout the season, man, has been nuts. Like, what you see is a team that, me and Frank were just talking about this. Sam Darnold is probably the only question mark on that team.
That's Frank's favorite quarterback.
I will let him talk about that. So, but what I mean by, if you look at Sam Darnold over the years, even in college, he's a turnover guy. He's a guy who will lose the game for you sometimes. This season, he's been very consistent. I mean, he's not losing the game for his team. And he's been putting up the touchdowns. He's been, staying consistent, making sure the ball stays out of the other opponent's hands, and the defense is coming to play every time. The other thing that's been really established with the Seahawks is their running game. They got one of the best running games out there now.
Facts.
It's what the Bears should have did last week with the 49ers. Is run the ball and instead of going for tit for tat.
Okay, we're not going to get into that. We're going to talk about the Bears right now. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I was trying to segue into my Bears.
I see that.
Okay. I digress.
Let's give the number one seed.
Seahawks the number one
so
seed or
the
not?
Seahawks running game is the
keep the
reason
Bears out of his
why
mouth right now.
that team is doing as well as they are. They really pound that ball. They know how to keep the rock in their hands. They know how to keep the rock out of their opponent's hands. When you're dealing with a team like San Francisco that can put up points like they did last week, you slow the game down by running the ball and having a running attack, and they did that consistently. That game plan worked.
Mr. Sanders.
Are they the number one seed or not? Did you say yes or no?
Did
you say? I heard. Did you say they're the number one seed or not?
They are the number one seed.
Okay. Look, they're playing at a high level of football. I will say that they're playing great football. I think the only conversation you always have is when you talk about the Seattle Seahawks, you do reference the quarterback by saying Sam Darnold. I think the Rams is the best team in the NFC if they have Devontae Adams. But if he's not there, they challenge the narrative. Conversationally right now, playing at the best, as who's playing the best football in NFC, without a doubt, it's the Seattle Seahawks.
DC, Seattle Seahawks, man, number one seed. Are they the best team in the?
Yeah, I agree right now. They're the best They're the best team. They're a complete team because I think the biggest thing, based on especially the game I saw tonight, is that the offense is clicking. That they got a running game. They're running downhill. That the receiver is doing well. Jackson Smith, I really like him. He's a dog out there. So, and that defense, man, them defensive backs, you're gonna get hit. So they gonna pull it to you when you catch that ball. So, right now I'm leaning towards Seattle Seahawks as the best team.
Okay. Oh, Cowboys.
He gone.
Was that punt return or kick return?
That's kick return.
Punt return. Oh, he got sucked.
He got caught.
Oh, that's a nice kick return though.
Good return. Good return.
We want to welcome to the panel my other co-host, Big Chizo, in the building. Made it in. I appreciate you, brother, making it in. Go dive straight into it, man. Seahawks, #1 seed. Are they the best team in the NFC?
In the NFC? No. I like the Rams.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of. I mean, Sam Darnold did ball last night. He did. I thought they had a great game. They got a two-head monster, and Murray and Chardonnay. But they don't got enough. I don't think they got enough receiving power when they get in the playoffs. Sam Darnold, I just don't. I'm not big. Yeah, I'm gonna just say I think the Rams are better than them. I like the Bears over them. So yeah, they are the #1 seed, respectably. But I think I'd pick 3 teams in the NFC I think could beat them on any given day.
Yeah, I think. Man, it's hard to say. I still think this is Seattle, a Seahawks fan in the building. I met her earlier.
Seattle's in the house.
She the only one in here today, but Seahawks are in the building.
She excited.
It's
Congratulations.
been a long time.
Seahawks. It's been a long time. Congratulations, girl. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus, amen.
Congratulations to the Seattle. We'll see what she gonna say in
They
about
are
2 weeks.
growing their wings again. They are growing their wings.
We'll see what she say in about 2 weeks.
Got them birds.
I don't trust him. I seen down Sam Darnold. I seen him have a great year. We seen it last year. And then when it count, he reverted back to Sam Darnold. I don't trust him yet. They got to win at least a playoff game, maybe for him to settle down. You guys on the end. I think the Rams still the best team, to me, especially when they get Devontae Adams back healthy. I think they're just too hard to stop with Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford doesn't make many mistakes. He limits his mistakes most of the time. He's experienced. He's been there.
So I got a question then. Since we're going back and forth between Seattle and the Rams, who has the best defense going right now?
Seattle.
Doesn't defense win championships?
It does. But I remember they played the Rams and almost had a shootout, and the Rams didn't even have Devontae.
I will say this. I think to win a Super Bowl, you need 3 things. You need an effective quarterback. You need a good running game. You need a defense to affect the quarterback.
What's that, and a referee on your side?
Seattle has both.
You need some refs.
And you need a ref on
To
your
win
side.
the Super Bowl, you need
refs.
3 things.
You need a refs on your side, too.
I mean, we're being serious. If we're going, let's have a serious conversation.
No.
To win the Super Bowl, you need 3 things. You need an effective quarterback, a good running game, and a defense that affects the quarterback. And I think the Rams have all 3. A lot of teams have 2 of the 3. And I think Seahawks are one of the teams that have 2 of the 3. I think they have a good running game and a defense that affects the quarterback. But I don't know if their quarterback is effective. And that's just my stance. I think there's probably 2 or 3 teams right now in the National Football League that has 3.
Chizo, to your question or your statements, who do you see has 3 viable options to your 3 points?
I think the Rams. The Rams are a team that have effective quarterback, a running game, and a defense that affects the quarterback. I think the Eagles, an effective quarterback when needs be, a running game, and a good defense, right?
Anybody in the AFC? Patriots or Jags?
I think a lot of the teams in the AFC have 2. The Broncos, they have an effective defense, and they have an effective quarterback, but they don't have a good running game. The Patriots, I think, have an effective defense. All these teams have a question mark. I think the Ravens, but they're not healthy. Their effective quarterback isn't healthy. So
can we trust the Pats and Who you said, the Pats and who else in the AFC?
The Broncos. I think
Can
the
we
Broncos.
trust both of them with the second-year quarterbacks?
I don't.
I mean, they playing well, but can we trust them, when the rubber meet the world in the playoffs? Can we trust them?
I think their coaching is so elite
Yeah.
that they can make up for that by game planning in the right position to get those guys to be effective. If you look at and Chiefs have been talking about Drake May all year. I mean, the way he's playing, he's balling.
He is.
And he's doing it from at all levels at an elite level, not like he's doing it at an MVP level. Bo Nix is not doing it at an MVP level, so that challenge that Vrabel is not a offensive coordinator; he's a defense coordinator.
Right.
And so, but when you see Sean Payton and you see what they're doing, Denver has an elite defense, and it swallows up a lot of Bo Nix mistakes.
Yes.
But when it comes, there's a better balance in the Patriots than it is when it comes to Denver.
Yeah. I mean, look at the Jags. I mean, the Jags season changed just because the quarterback became more efficient. He started to make better decisions because they can run the ball. That defense is very effective. And now, literally by the quarterback, and I think he finally started listening to the new head coach or whatever, or the growing pains, whatever you want to call it. But those three components, and that's why the NFL's been so good this year. Most of the teams have two. A lot of them don't have three.
I'm going to segue into this. This is a great question. Who gets the number one seed in the AFC? It's still up for grabs today. Denver, Pats, or even the Jags can still win it, which I will say this before Buddha says anything, because I know he's about to say it. He was on the Jags at the beginning of the year. You happy?
I wanted you to let the world know.
Yes, I let him know.
Told you about this.
Yes.
I told you
Buddha
about
was on the Jags at the beginning of the season.
He did call it.
I thought he was crazy, but here we are. The Jags have a chance to get the number one seed still.
I'm going to say this. He was more on the Jags than them damn Bears.
He was.
That's true.
That is true.
I love my Bears.
You do.
But I told you
but
the
you
Jags
was on
were
the
gonna
Jags
be
at the beginning of the season.
knew
You
it.
ain't say nothing about the
He
Bears.
called it, and I told him he was delusional.
I did too.
Yeah.
I did too.
He called it.
Who gets the number one seed, man? We got Denver, Pats, Jags got an outside chance.
Even though I'm on the Jags, and I really still believe that they could be a top team, they are missing some people, and they still made it up here, even though they're missing some key people.
Yes, sir.
But Denver, I think, out of all those teams, has the most complete team. When you talk about quarterback, when you talk about consistency with the defense, when you talk about how offensively they can run the ball, they can pass the ball, they can do it all. I think all together they have the most complete team. They have a rookie quarterback that's 37 years old, and when you have that kind of experience,
37.
when you have that kind of experience,
Don't be mad at Bo Nix because he stayed in college for 8 years.
Yeah, when you have that kind of guy that comes out fresh,
Yeah.
I mean, he's his first year. She should have been his 6th year in the league already. Yeah. But anyway, when you have that type of team, I don't like their head coach, and I've said that before.
Yes.
But that being said, I think they have the most complete team. A team that can make it pretty far in these playoffs.
Frank, Broncos, all they got to do is win. They're the number one seed. If they lose and the Pats win, the Pats is the number one seed. Who gets in?
Who does the Broncos play today?
The Broncos. Huh? Who the Broncos play? Let me get with you.
That's my question. I apologize. I should have had that answer. They play the Chargers.
Broncos play the Chargers.
And look, the Chargers are hungry. So knowing that you're the number one seed and you get a first round bye, that in itself becomes a challenge. And so to me, I'm not sure who's going to play today for the Broncos. They have proven over the term of the 17-week season they're the best team in the NFL. That's why they got that at a 13-3 record.
Right.
But the reality is that when it comes to just looking at them on paper and if they was playing against somebody differently, that might change the spectrum. I still think the Patriots are a more complete team. I like them and what they've done. What Vrabel has done in less than a year or two, man, has just been pretty miraculous. What he's been able to do as a coach. So to me, but today, the Chargers are coming to play.
Yeah, and they always play each other tough.
They always play each other
tough.
So that's the goal.
Chizo,
Yeah.
what you think, man? Who gets that AFC number one seed? Denver win, they in. If they lose, the Pats win, they in. If both of them lose, Jags win, Jags get it.
I think it's between the first two teams, but I do want to say I don't think that Denver's a complete team. I think Denver's defense is so good that it minuses a lot of the flaws. They don't run the ball that well. They don't really pass the ball that well. Bo Nix makes a lot of plays, but he makes a lot of mistakes too. Just to piggyback off what Buddha said, I don't think that they're that good offensively. I think all three of them teams are going to lose the first time they play a game. All three
Okay,
of them.
but who gets the number 1 seed?
Say it with your chest, brother. Tell us how you really feel.
You don't want to
DC,
say.
who gets the
You
number
don't want
1
to say.
seed?
I'll be honest with you. I
didn't wanna
think
say.
both wild card teams are going to win. I'm just calling it what it is.
Okay, the question is,
In other words, he doesn't want to commit.
DC, who gets the number 1 seed?
I think it's a pass.
You think the Pat? Think
Yeah,
Denver loses Pat?
I think they'll lose. Yeah, I think Denver loses the Chargers, and I think the Pats get in. It's just that.
Yeah, I can see that.
Denver has been having some lucky moments. On some of them games, but and they are a good team. But like you said, they just. I'm just not convinced with the offense of being 100% to be at that next level. But the Pats, I think they've been grinding all year, and I think at some point that's going to continue to pay off. So I'm going with the Pats right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome one of Arizona Cardinal greats, Michael Bankston, to the panel. Mr. Bankston, Happy New Year. Appreciate you being here.
Big Bank.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Big Bang, I want to ask you a question, man. Who gets the number 1 seed? Denver. If they win, they're in. If they lose, the Pats win. The Pats are number 1 seed. If both of them lose, the Jags win. The Jags number 1 seed. Who gets it?
Well, I mean, the Pats got the easiest road right now because they're playing against the Dolphins. So I think they got an opportunity. I'd rather see Jacksonville get it. I'd rather see Jacksonville come up. Patriots been there before. Denver's been there before.
It's a new regime with the Patriots, though, man.
Yeah, I know. It's a new regime. I know Vrabel's over there as a head coach. You got a whole new quarterback, the second-year quarterback. But, Jacksonville, I still think hopefully Jacksonville win. And you never know. Dolphins might just be playing their heart out, even though they're playing in the
They've been playing hard.
well,
last
because
week.
they got to
Dolphins
play
been
against the
playing
Patriots.
Oh, they gotta play the Patriots.
So
Dolphins been playing hard.
Ramirez been doing his thing.
So they've been playing hard, and I know they got a new quarterback because they put Tua on the sideline. So hopefully Jacksonville win. But if I say and give credit to, I would have to go with the Patriots.
Okay. That's interesting. We're gonna see. Here's the next big one, man. Let me go over these games real quick. We got the Giants and the Cowboys, which absolutely nobody cares about. The one Giant fan, nobody cares about them.
Exactly.
No. The 2 Cowboys at the table, they've been quiet for about 4 weeks. Nobody care about them either. But the 10-6 in that game right now, Davion Clowney, though, has been balling this year for the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
He's been absolutely lights out as he made the tackle right there. Green Bay,
care.
Minnesota, 3-0. Pretty good game. Something I want to talk about, man. The Browns and the Bengals. Listen, Browns up 14-6. We know Shadour's been playing.
Don't
He's
nobody
been playing
care.
decent. The big story coming out of there today, Myles Garrett.
Who said don't nobody?
He needs 1 sack.
1 sack.
1 sack for the record. Fellas.
Oh, come on. You know he's going to get that record. Let's
Well,
just
look,
be
he
real.
had no sacks last week.
Right.
Yeah,
They-
who
They've
they
been
beat
double
last
teaming
week?
them.
Yeah,
and
they
triple
was
teaming
double
them.
and
Yeah, they
triple
would double
teaming.
him up. So, but
is
he
Cincinnati going to do the same thing? Does Myles Garrett
He
get the
going to
record?
get that sack. He
Yeah.
going to get that sack.
What they need to do is allow him to move around like they did with what's his name at Green Bay. Let him move around a little bit.
I mean, he's been so dominant from his
Yeah,
position.
he
though,
could
but-
be. They go to 3 down and just let him rove around and let him make his own play. He'll
here's
get
the
that
truth.
sack.
Frank, does he get it today?
Absolutely, because the Bengals' offensive line absolutely is atrocious.
Atrocious.
They're about the same as another team we know close to us. And
The
it's just
Cardinals.
The offensive line is atrocious.
Yeah,
so,
Oh, man,
think about how many
that's-
times
yeah.
Burrow's been sacked. He been the most sacked
Man,
quarterback in
since
the league.
About 83 times this year.
and that's been the conversation about that toward the head coach on why won't you protect your assets, and instead of that he still continues to go out with 4 and 5 wide receivers, and so there's your problem.
Just stupid.
That's
That's
your
just
problem.
dumb. That's just dumb football.
They're
I don't know. You know.
they're in A set for the first time since September. I mean, shit, what you want them to do?
Mike, does Myles Garrett get the record today, man? He need 1 sack. He didn't have any sacks last week.
Hey, records are made to be broken. He has a great opportunity. Unfortunately, it's against the Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's against the Bengals, but I think he'll get it. I think Joe Burrow will fall down just like Brett Favre and just go and give it to him and just keep it moving.
Chizo, Myles Garrett get the record today?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, records are meant to be broke.
DC,
Oh, yeah, I guarantee he's going to get that sack today.
consistent, he get it?
Yep.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say he get 2 of them today. He said people that thing out there, what it be, 23 and a half?
Yep.
I think
Yeah, 22.
I think he get 2 sacks today.
Wow, 2 sacks?
2 sacks. I think he's going to set the record at 23 and a half.
I just really want to, as Michael Bankston said, records are meant to be broken. We want to make sure that Michael Bankston was the one that said that for all of us.
I acknowledge that too.
And you
Records are
acknowledge
made
that?
to be broken.
They are made
Jerome,
to be
that
broken.
was- that wasn't
Mike.
panned by
I'm
me.
just impressed.
Well
that
stated, Mike.
I think what was that, last night you thought he thought?
Troy Aikman said that 2 days ago.
He did say that 2 days ago.
Good job, Mike.
Did he just repeat that?
Records are
Meant to be broken. I think, okay, but Troy Aikman
I didn't
said
watch that segment. If that's okay
He didn't
with you.
watch it, he says.
He didn't watch
He says
it.
he didn't watch it. All of America watched it, but
Sure.
him. He missed it.
Of course.
He missed it.
Of course.
All right.
He doesn't have
We just
a
talk about
television
originality.
at home.
No, he has
Fellas,
no television.
there's no television
He thinks
for-
of all this stuff on his own.
Nope, I don't have no TV.
He also says that defense wins championships. He said that, Michael Bankston.
Defense does win
Got a shirt.
championships.
Michael
Started
Bankston.
That guy.
Fellas,
that guy's
we
brilliant.
saw that last night.
That guy's brilliant.
Yeah.
We saw that last
We
night.
did see it
Defense
last
win
night.
championships.
They make T-shirts after you, brother.
Yeah.
They do.
Fellas,
Joe
let's
Camel
get into
t-shirts.
another one. Another game that's on right now is the Saints in Atlanta. It's big for everybody except for the Saints in Atlanta. The Bucks and the Panthers. Who gets in? Because if Atlanta beats the Saints, the Bucks get in. I'm sorry, if Atlanta wins, the Panthers get in. If Atlanta loses, the Bucks get in. Man,
The NFL couldn't ask for a better week in regards to the significance of what really matters. And again, this is like these two teams are less than 9 wins together. Not together, but apiece.
Right.
And when you look at how well the NFL has set it up where, you know, these non-so-called essential games mean something.
It matters.
I like that. But I will say I'm going to stick with, I think the Panthers get in because Falcons is probably just going to be a better team today. But in reality, I would prefer the Bucks to be there because I think they're getting healthier right now. It's a good time of the year, and maybe they might be able to pull something out. Maybe they might have some kind of magic at the end since they're getting their healthy players back. You always got to take that in consideration. What team is getting stronger? And I really believe right now the Bucks are the better team, in my opinion.
Buddha. Atlanta wins, Panthers in. Atlanta loses, Bucks in.
I think Atlanta's going to win, and the Panthers are in. And I'd like to see the Panthers go in the playoffs, you know, for once, and see what's going on with that.
Listen, I gave you credit. I got to give my man Chizo credit because at the beginning of the season, Chizo called Carolina. He said Carolina was going to surprise some people this year. He called it. I didn't believe him with that one either, but they are right there to get into the playoffs. Chizo, do your Panthers get in? Which means that Atlanta got to win today, so your Panthers get in?
I do think I do think the Panthers get in, but the football guy in me, I want to see the Bucks get in just because I think offensively the Bucks can scare a lot of teams. I think the Panthers get in there first round. They're out of there for quick. You know, they'll be in Cancun they got a week reservation to get to Cancun.
Well, look, the Bucks was like 1-7 for the last 8 games
Is that
until last night. The Bucks couldn't play. They couldn't buy a win.
The Bucks ain't going nowhere because the Saints ain't got a chance. The Saints ain't gonna win it today. So the Bucks are going to Cancun, but the Panthers will be joining them very soon.
DC, who gets in, bro?
I think Atlanta wins today, so it's going to be the Panthers. I like that. I like Atlanta's running game. I like that running back. He's really
BJ is
solid.
a monster.
Early part
Bijan
of
is
the
a
second
monster.
quarter.
Banks, who gets in, Banks?
Yeah, I think Atlanta's going to play Sportle and Carolina get in. But, Bryce Young and McMillan, that duel is pretty nice.
Yeah, McMillan's been balling.
Yeah, he's been balling out of U of A.
Must have
That
slept
kid
in
is
the
pretty nice as a rookie. So I think they'll be spoilers and Panthers will be in.
I'm with the table, man. I think Atlanta wins, so I think the Panthers get in. Personally, I wish the Bucks would get in because just for the coach. You know, I love their coach over there. And I hate the rumors that they was, trying to start about him being on the hot seat. I don't like that because he did a hell of a job.
For the
Bucks coach.
Oh.
Tar Bowles.
Okay, Tar Bowles, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the rumors because I think he's been a heck of a coach for them. So we'll see what happens with that game. Atlanta and the Saints, I think it's 7-0 right now, so it's still a close ball game right now. The Texans, man, and the Colts.
Are you surprised by the scores we're watching right now?
I'm not because some of these teams, to me, some of these teams think they better than what their record are. Like the Cowboys. The Cowboys believe that they better than what their record tells us.
7-8-1.
So they play a little bit harder. Plus it's a divisional game. So you know how it is still.
Okay, you play
so
still got to show up.
You still got to show up.
Right, still got to show up.
Cleveland, Cincinnati, same thing. It's a division game. Even though we ain't playing for nothing, I'm sure Cincinnati do not want Myles Garrett to get that record against them. And it's a divisional game.
14-6?
14-6.
They could be more worried about that than winning this game.
They could be.
And that's the problem.
And I think that's what happened with Pittsburgh, they were saying last week as well. Oh, my God.
I think at this time of the season, it's about pride now.
Yeah. And we
Jacksonville just got a pick on their way to the 30, to the 20.
Can he get
to
in
the
there?
10. And it's
Touchdown.
a touchdown.
Hey, that's big. That's a big momentum swing right there.
Big time.
Texans, the Colts, man. The Colts started off hotter than fish grease, but I got to give Banks his credit. Banks said at the beginning of the season when the Colts was like 8-2. Mike,
they gonna fold.
What did you say about the Colts when they was 8-2?
Oh, they're going to fold. You
gonna fold like
had Daniel Jones. I mean, he didn't do anything at the Giants, and now he came over to the Colts.
Fortunately, he got
and then
hurt.
they struggling. I mean, they got Richardson that's tapping out because he's tired.
That was last year, man. That was last
They
year.
were on the red zone, but I mean, that was their first-round pick.
Give him a break. It was his first year. Last year. First time he ever went to the red zone.
Hold on, but the Colts had a phenomenal running back, Jonathan Taylor. So
old man moment.
But I like the Texans.
Yeah, Texas defense, man, I think is probably the best defense in the league.
Playoffs tonight.
That a lot of people don't talk about. The Texans defense.
They play football.
Their defense is real.
100 and
They are real. That defense has been absolutely balling out of control. I think there's a scary team going into the playoffs. Big time. Fellas, one more before we take a quick break.
Okay.
The big game tonight.
It's a big game?
That's a big game tonight, man.
Okay.
Pittsburgh Steelers, my Baltimore Ravens, by the way.
Well, I played
Baltimore Ravens for everything. The winner goes to the playoff, and the loser will meet everybody else in Cancun next week.
Yeah.
Win or go home.
Buddha, who wins tonight? We're going to talk about this later on. We're going to get into the game later, okay? Because we will be at V Quiver Casino a little bit later on for that game. So we're going to talk about it a little later. But who wins?
Ravens, Pittsburgh.
Ravens, Pittsburgh. They can't stand it.
No, they always play tough, too.
This for all the marbles.
I'm going to go for the Ravens on this one, and I say the run game's going to make the difference. And I'm feeling like Henry's going to have at least 105, 110 yards rushing.
Ooh.
And put that down.
Let me
But
put
that's
that
going to be
down.
the way the Ravens win today. It's going to be a run game type deal. Slow the game down. It's going to be a low-scoring game also. So we're probably looking at around, 20, 21, 17, something to that effect.
What's your number again? What'd you say? 21-17?
21-17.
21-17.
Something like to that effect. Yeah. That's what I see. So Ravens for the win.
Frank, Mr. Sanders, what you think, man, about tonight's game?
I'm going Pittsburgh, man. I don't think that Lamar is healthy. I'm not sure if they're going to trust the fact that they need to still do the right thing, which is run the ball. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense will get back T.J. Watts today, so that's going to be another factor to adding to that defensive line. If they know he's going to run it, they're going to stack that box. And again, at best, you got Zay Flowers. Again, I'm not sold on Lamar being 100%. I think that could be a good thing. I think that could be an Achilles' heel because if he is not 100%, he's become a lame duck. He's not going to run. He's going to sit in the pocket, which means we can blitz. And that's the same thing they do when you take away his legs. So he don't want to run because he don't want to get hurt. I'm taking the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. I think that it's going to be a great performance by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense only because Lamar Jackson is not 100% right now.
DC, Mr. Cladd, what you think, man?
You know, my thing is my concern. I mean, I'm going I'm going with the Steelers, but my concern is offensively they don't have Metcalf again, and from the last game they really didn't have a whole lot of deep balls ever being thrown because of that. So I'm still going to go ahead and rock with Pittsburgh. Their defense is pretty solid, and just like Frank said, Lamar he's hurt, he's playing timid, and so if they just have to rely on Derrick Henry, but at the same time, Pittsburgh has a solid defense for the running game, so I'm going to rock with Pittsburgh right now.
Mr. Bankston, who you got, man? Pittsburgh, Baltimore.
I'm not sure. They said T.J. Watt is supposed to be back for this game.
He is. He's playing.
Okay, so he's back for this game. So that gives them a little help on the defensive side of the ball. They're playing in Pittsburgh. I will go with Pittsburgh.
Chizo, who you got, man, tonight? Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Who gets in?
When they were 1-5, I said they was going to come back and win the division. So I got to stick with my guns. I'm going with the Ravens.
My man, going with my Baltimore Ravens. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
I changed my mind.
That's what.
Let's go Steelers.
Come on, man.
This is the most we've heard all year, Dan.
Come on,
my
man.
Baltimore Ravens. You ain't said no other team all year.
Listen,
Man.
obviously y'all know I got
And
them
the
Ravens.
Steelers we trust, brother.
I got them Ravens tonight, man. Lamar is back. This is the first time that Lamar has practiced all week.
All year?
All year long. He practiced
one
the whole
complete week all year.
All year.
You need to be screaming about your Saints.
Why are we talking about the Saints, man?
Oh, he dropped.
Why are we talking about the Saints?
No.
Thank you.
know.
Let's talk about my team. Stop talking about the Saints.
Yeah,
So with Lamar practicing all week long,
Tyler Shuck
he said
been
he's
practicing
feeling
all
very,
week long.
Why are we still talking about
Tyler
the Saints?
Shuck. Look at the throw by Tyler Shuck. What a throw. 83's a weenie. Look at 83. Weenie, your guy.
Ball got tapped. The ball got
No,
tapped.
man. It hit your hands. You could have.
Why are we talking about the Saints, though?
Your team.
That's not my team.
They got a
DC,
big,
who's my team?
They got a
The
big
Ravens.
chance.
Thank you, man.
Your team has a chance to make a hit. Listen, this Sunday is big for you on a lot of bases. Your team has a chance to make history.
I know, the Ravens could
by
get into the
winning.
playoffs.
If they win, they'll let someone else go to the playoffs. So shout out to your guys.
What are your Cowboys doing today?
Absolutely none. We are getting ready for the draft.
They are showing up. They have.
We're
shown
doing
up.
what the Cowboys do best. We celebrate the draft.
And that's not all they do.
But what are your Saints
Wait.
doing? No.
The
what
Cowboys
what are your
also,
Saints
wait,
doing?
The Cowboys also
Look at your
picked
Saints. Oh, man,
the
look at that
best-
run.
They picked the best hotels in Cancun for everybody.
Cowboys are doing what they normally do.
And your Saints, it's not my fault that your owner sends you to Galveston for the summer. It ain't my fault. That's where y'all go vacation. Y'all go to Galveston to that dirty
about
beach.
That, man. My team plays tonight against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right,
going to
Charles
playoffs.
Barkley.
Here we go.
How would they go to Galveston?
Ain't nothing wrong with G-Town.
Nothing wrong with the G-Town.
G-Town.
Go to Galveston.
G-Town.
Cabo Beach one.
G-Town.
I just don't go in the water.
Yeah, that what ain't.
I got some good food, though.
They got some great food.
Got the best
Speaking of
food.
great food, man, Dave and Buster's great food. All year
Tyler.
long, we appreciate them for taking care of us. 4 locations here in the Valley, but of course the one here at Tempe Marketplace is the best one because that's where we are. We're going to take a quick break. Be back here in a minute. Stats and Sidelines. Appreciate everyone for being in and tuning in to us. We'll be back in a quick minute. Big shout out to Rob. Rob didn't try to break his neck over there and broke his ankle on the scooter. Appreciate you, Rob, for everything you do for us. Stats and Sidelines, fellas. We'll be back in a minute. Holla.